am Kathleen. I'm an intramural supervisor.
And I'm Kendra Wilson, and I'm the acting scorekeeper. And today we're going to give you guys a brief overview of how to scorekeep and supervise for flag football.
Alright, so first, supervisors, before you go down to the multiplex, you have to come up here and get the box for whatever sport you're officiating. And the code is 96354. It's like a sideways T. Come on in. Usually, if the GAs are on top of things, your box is going to be over here, and it's going to have the sport name. And inside of the box, you're going to have your keys to open it up, whatever door you're working at. And you're going to have your supervisor notes. It says Kathleen. Kathleen's awesome, which is true. And then you're going to have all your stuff to be able to sign in people when they get here on time, and then score sheets and stuff that you're going to need to put in the scorekeeper's boxes, but we can go over that more later. But you're just going to make sure it has all that stuff in it, and then you're going to close it and take it with you. Alright, so after you're going to radio inside to facilities to say that we're out here, so I'd be like, I'm not going to actually do an intramural soup to facility soup, and be like, hey, we're out here, like, cool. Alright, then you got your scorekeepers coming in on time, as usual, rolling in, and I'm going to check her in. So she's supposed to be here at 6:45. I'm going to write, whatever time she got here. Don't be like 6:17, like 6:30 or 6:45. Alright, cool. Hey, girl.
Alright, so as a scorekeeper, you're going to come straight to the multiplex. There's no need to go to inside the facility. We already have computers out here so you can clock in to ADP. So the first thing I'm going to do when I get out here, I'm going to clock in to ADP. Boom. Clocking in. Clocking in. Done. Alright, so I checked in with the supervisor. She already told me that I'm on field 1, so I'm going to go ahead and grab my clipboard. And then we would grab a little radio as a scorekeeper. Not the big ones. Those are for the soups. You get a smaller one on this side. You keep that one real handy. Alright, after that, you take your box. We're going to come out here to the storage. So you come out here to storage, and you're going to grab a down box as well. First, we're going to go to the field. Easy peasy. When you get out to the field, if the teams are already out there, go ahead and initiate the signing in process because we want games to start on time. So you're going to go out here, you're going to go to your field, get to the teams, make sure they all have jerseys, make sure they all have flag belts, and sign them in, and then take a score for sauce. Make sure they don't have any pockets. Make sure no pockets on flag football. That's the key to success in flag football, no pockets. As long as everybody has no pockets, you get the game started on time, and taking scores is really, really easy. Alright, so after you checked in with the supervisor and clocked in the ADP and you're working the crib, you're going to go ahead and grab, there's going to be 2 tables right here. You're going to go ahead and grab those tables and grab the chair. And you're going to set the table and the chairs up right here, just like this. Table facing this way, but you'll sit facing this way, and then this table over here will have your jerseys. So then after you set up the tables, we're going to go over here to storage. We're going to get the footballs, flags, everything we'll need for that night. And the key to this is that when the season really starts, we'll have multiple sports going on at one time, so you have to bring out a lot of different types of equipment. So we'll come in here, we'll grab our bin. We'll grab our bin full of whatever we need for the night, and we'll drag it out to the front. After you bring that out to the front, people are going to try and start checking out jerseys and footballs and stuff like that. So you're going to come here, you're going to sit here, and basically you're just going to check out equipment for your shift that night. So the essential things that you need are the name, the Eagle ID, the phone number, and the team name, and the item that they checked out. We have a template set up already, so we have a format of how we check out equipment. If you're checking out a football, you're going to have a specific code for a football. You're going to write down that number for that football. When that football is checked back in, you're just going to put a check by it. That means that person is good for the night. Over here, we're going to keep our clean jerseys. So in this bag, we'll be full of both blue and gold clean jerseys. So when teams come up to you, they say, hey, we need 10 blue jerseys. You get their ID, you fill out their information on the checkout sheet, and then you go ahead and let them pick out 10 jerseys. Make sure that you tell them to get different numbers because players can't duplicate numbers out on the field. So just make sure that they all have 10 different numbers. Alright, so at the end of the night, when all the games are over, you're going to come back to the crib with your scoreboard and your down box in hand. You're going to come over here to the table and make sure that you have all your score sheets in order as the time of the game. So you had a 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. That's the exact order that you should put it in to give it back to the supervisor. So as I put my stuff in order, getting it in order, okay, have all my score sheets in order, I'm gonna go ahead and bring my down box back, or sit it right here. We usually sit them right here. You come in here, you give the supervisor your score sheets for the night.
Thanks, girl.
You say, am I good for the night?
Yeah, you're good.
All right, if you check out with the supervisor, she clears you, gives you the okay, you're gonna go back over here, you're gonna clock out on ADP, and you are done for the night. All right, so at the end of the night at the crib, if you work in the crib, you're gonna make sure that all equipment is checked back in. Do not check equipment back in if it's really not checked back in. So as players start to bring back footballs and jerseys and stuff, you're gonna go ahead and kick this box out right here so it can be out in the open. Make sure this is where you put dirty stuff, because we don't want to touch dirty, sweaty jerseys, okay? So when they come back, if they checked out 10 blue jerseys, you're gonna say, okay, cool. Go ahead and count out loud 10 blue jerseys back in that bag. So they're gonna back in that box. So they're gonna count them out for you, and then you're gonna check them out, and then they're gonna be good. When you get all the equipment back for the night, you're gonna go ahead and turn your equipment check out paper into the supervisor. Here you go.
Thanks, girl.
No problem, girl. No problem. After that, you're gonna come back out here, you're gonna take down everything you set up. So the tables, will break down these tables, and the tables will go back into the crib. We'll take all the equipment back into the storage. And then at the end of the night, the best part about working the crib, the best part, get closer. The best part, you're gonna put these sweaty jerseys into these bags. All right, so at the end of the night, you're gonna go back into the crib. You're gonna grab some gloves. Yeah, you're gonna grab some gloves.
Gloves are for pansies.
Yeah. You can grab some. All right, yeah. Just grab a whole bunch. Grab some gloves, put your gloves on. You get these empty bags, which were once where the clean jerseys were. When they get empty, you use those for the dirty jerseys. So you put your gloves on, and you go ahead and put all the jerseys into bags. Mind you, when flag football gets into heavy rotation, and we have a lot of games being played, you will have at least 2 to 3 bags of jerseys. So you need to be proactive about that when you're sitting here not checking out equipment. Go ahead and put dirty jerseys in the bag, because that'll help you out at the end of the night. You can't leave until that's done. Supervisor can't leave till you're done. So keep that in mind.